MOSUL 2019. In the war-torn city of Mosul, Iraq, a young police officer named Kawa survives a brutal ambush by ISIS militants. His entire team is wiped out during the chaotic firefight inside narrow streets filled with smoke and debris. As Kawa desperately searches for cover, a mysterious tactical unit suddenly arrives and eliminates the remaining attackers with swift precision. The team, known as the Nineveh SWAT, rescues Kawa and offers him a place among them. Confused but grateful for being saved, Kawa joins their armored truck as they drive deeper into the dangerous city. He doesn't know their mission yet, but he senses it's extremely important. Inside the moving truck, Kawa studies the hardened soldiers around him. Their leader, the calm yet intimidating Major Jasem, watches the streets carefully while giving short commands to the team. None of the soldiers speak much, and the tension inside the vehicle feels heavy. Explosions echo in the distance as ISIS fighters continue battling government forces throughout Mosul. Kawa asks about their objective, but the soldiers simply tell him to stay alert and trust the mission. Although nervous, he begins to understand that these men have survived countless battles together. Their loyalty and discipline are strong, forged by years of fighting to reclaim their city. The team begins clearing buildings one by one as they move through devastated neighborhoods. Every corner hides danger, and ISIS snipers fire from rooftops while roadside bombs threaten the convoy. Kawa witnesses the brutal reality of urban warfare as civilians hide in ruined homes hoping to survive another day. The SWAT team moves with remarkable coordination, protecting each other and eliminating enemies with calculated precision. Kawa struggles to keep up with their experience but learns quickly under pressure. Each fight reveals how determined these soldiers are to reclaim Mosul from the militants who destroyed their homes and terrorized their families. During a brief pause between battles, the soldiers share fragments of their personal stories. Many of them lost family members when ISIS first captured the city. Their mission is not just military duty, it is personal revenge and a fight to reclaim dignity. Major Jasem rarely speaks about his own past, but his determination is clear in every decision he makes. Kawa begins to realize this team is driven by pain as much as courage. Despite the destruction around them, they remain focused on their objective. The city may be broken, but the spirit of these fighters remains strong and unyielding. The convoy pushes further into enemy territory where ISIS resistance becomes heavier. Militants attack with machine guns and rocket-propelled grenades, forcing the team to fight aggressively for every street they cross. Buildings collapse from explosions, while smoke covers the sky like a dark cloud. Kawa faces his fear during a fierce firefight in an abandoned market. With guidance from the experienced soldiers, he successfully defends their position and earns their respect. The intense battle proves that survival depends on teamwork and courage. Slowly, Kawa transforms from a frightened survivor into a determined fighter ready to stand beside his new brothers. As night approaches, the team regroups in a partially destroyed building to plan their next move. Supplies are limited, and every mission carries the risk of losing more men. Major Jasem studies the map carefully while explaining the next phase of the operation. The soldiers listen closely, trusting his leadership completely. Kawa finally gathers the courage to ask about the true objective of their mission. Instead of answering directly, Jasem simply tells him that every step they take brings them closer to something important. The mystery deepens, but Kawa senses that their mission means more than just another battle. The following day, the SWAT unit launches another dangerous assault into heavily defended territory. ISIS fighters surround them in a maze of narrow streets and abandoned vehicles. Gunfire erupts from multiple directions, turning the city into a deadly battlefield. The soldiers fight with relentless determination, covering each other while advancing carefully through the chaos. Kawa experiences the terrifying intensity of combat as bullets strike nearby walls and explosions shake the ground. Despite the danger, the team refuses to retreat. Their bond as brothers in arms keeps them moving forward, proving that loyalty and courage are stronger than fear. During a brief moment of calm, Major Jasem finally reveals the reason behind their mission. The team is traveling across Mosul to rescue Jasem's wife, who has been trapped in their former home since ISIS took control of the area. The soldiers agreed to help because each of them understands what it means to fight for family. Kawa realizes that their mission has always been personal, not just strategic. The revelation strengthens his respect for the team and their leader. Now their journey carries even greater meaning, turning the dangerous operation into a desperate race against time. As the team approaches the final neighborhood, ISIS forces launch one last violent defense. Heavy gunfire erupts from rooftops and alleyways as militants attempt to stop the SWAT unit from reaching their destination. The soldiers fight with everything they have left, pushing forward despite injuries and exhaustion. Kawa stands beside them, fully committed to the mission that once confused him. The battle becomes one of the most intense confrontations of the entire journey. Each soldier risks his life to protect the others, proving that brotherhood and loyalty are stronger than the terror surrounding them. Finally reaching the neighborhood where Jason's home stands, the team prepares for the last stage of the mission. The streets are eerily quiet, filled with destroyed vehicles and shattered buildings. As they approach the house, tension fills the air because anything could happen. For these soldiers, the mission represents hope in a city consumed by war. Kawa reflects on how much he has changed since the day he was rescued. He is no longer just a survivor but a warrior fighting for something greater. Together, the SWAT team stands ready to finish their mission and reclaim a small piece of their lives.